Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, call hello Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Oh, man. Double honors, of course, go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Also, respect to the fellow Akim out there. Salutations go to you who are out there on the highways and byways pushing this truth. All right, with all sincerity. All right, trying to wake up the remaining hopeful elect. This is Naaman with the DC camp. And this is one of these, oh man, see, these curses, man, that were put upon our people, identify us as the Israelites, wherever we are in the world. Shit like this just happens, you know, and that's Deuteronomy 28:45 and verse 46. You know, these curses were put upon us because of our disobedience. And they, verse 46, are upon us for a sign and a wonder. And they will follow us, and these things will help identify who's who. All right? And these things do not happen to these people that are claiming to beat us over in our land and keep using that bullshit Holocaust, you know. And I'm like, is that all? That's all that ever happened to you? No. You know, ours has been continual. All right, these people claiming to be us are Talmudists. They have nothing to do with the Holy Scriptures. All right, the Bible. All right. Wicked, wicked, wicked. But back to this. This has been going on for several months now. I've been aware of it for about, I know it hasn't been 6 months. Supposedly, someone claiming to be a relative, I want to say daughter, put it out there that John Amos was in trouble, blah, 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 blah. He was being abused. And then a little while later, he comes on, John Amos himself, and said, no, that's not true. There's been some, you know, hinky shit going on. And, well, I find this video, and it was supposedly posted 13 hours ago. All right. But like I say, he's up in age now. And he's was in a hospital or some facility, healthcare facility, and he just wants to leave. It's real sad because he's saying he's willing to waive power of attorney and all that. And you can sense the little manipulation here going on. But let's go ahead and view it. And, you know, of course, when more comes out, I'll try to follow up on it. But let's go ahead here.
Blacks don't mess around. We different from 90.
Hey, this is John Amos and Casey Amos' son, the filmmaker. Check him out. Again, that's Night and Day Network with the Curry Gang on YouTube. I die, I'll take full responsibility and sign a document absolving any and all people.
Well, you know, that's fine, but the bottom line is you need to stay in the hospital right now because you're clearly talking.
Coercion. Coercion, Pop. We can get any doctor you need.
Stop talking, Casey. Stop.
Is she gonna sit here and disrespect me?
I said
She's
stop.
gonna hear about it.
I'm not even talking to you, sugar. You need some help. Your father needs help. This is dysfunctional. This is a fractured family. And you need help. And we talked about this, John. We discussed that. So, you know, I just want to help you. That's it. I don't care about anything else that's going on. You need some assistance. You have a few more days and you're out of here.
Well, then revoke the power of attorney now, Joe, so that this...
I can't do that.
Why?
That wouldn't be responsible of me. Especially when I see what's going on. I think everybody here sees what's going on as well.
I don't know what they see or what
well, they can see that you're being released. You're releasing yourself under your son's auspices. To go where? Where's your medicine, John? Where's your medicine? Where are your doctor's instructions? Where's your release from Kessler's Institute?
I'll be more than willing to come back for future treatment, but I don't want to stay another...
You won't have to worry about future treatment if you leave. You have a few more days here. What's the rush?
Because you've denied me access to him.
You're sitting right next to him now, and talk to your father about that denied access. Don't talk to me.
Do you know how many police had to show up?
I really...
For
look,
me to see my father?
I don't know who showed up or why, but I understand Now.
Why would you deny access
Why
to
would
my
you
father
remove your
on
father
Father's
from the
Day?
hospital,
He
Casey?
decided to.
Why would you? He decided. No, he didn't. You did.
Why would you deny
You
access to me on Father's Day?
I have not denied access.
Yes, you
to
did. I was removed from Memphis Hospital
That was
as per
Memphis.
your request.
I live in New Jersey.
Stop.
You were in Memphis.
Stop now.
Talk to your father.
Stop
I'm
now.
talking to him.
Stop now.
Ask him.
Stop now. Stop the dialogue between the two of you right now, please.
John, you need to be in the hospital.
I'm not going back in there.
You have no choice.
I have no
You
choice.
don't.
Try this weird
God
15-second bedtime technique
so
to
lucky.
get it up whenever you want. Most men continue to take blue pills just...
You have no choice.
I have no
You
choice.
don't want your son in trouble taking you from the hospital. He's already being charged with elder abuse, allegedly. So why would you do that?
What are the claims of elder abuse? What
This
do you?
right here. Look at
Okay,
this.
Oh,
please
she's
don't
full of
proceed.
it.
Look at this.
She's full of it.
Don't stay with this
What is
dialogue.
this? What is this?
I'm not going back into the hospital. If you do so, it'll be against my will.
Who are you even? I didn't even know you 10 years ago.
Stop. Stop.
You're not a. You said you claimed that you were his sister. You're not a blood sister.
I have never claimed.
Yes, you did. We have it on tape.
I am his sister, like, you know.
Like
This is
people,
my
like you met him on the
But we
street.
have made it very,
You met him on the
very clear.
street.
Stop, Casey. Stop.
See, you weren't even born, okay? But at any rate, John.
Oh, is that my fault? I wasn't born.
Stop, Casey. Nothing to be gained by this
I'm
time.
tired of being insulted by a kidnapper.
You need to have them. You have
I'm not
3 more
going back
you have-
in that building.
You have 3 more days, and you're out.
I
And
can't
you can
take.
get your medication and everything that you need.
So your
that
plan
you
is to
can
put him
have-
back in there so you can have me
stop.
arrested?
Stop.
No, the doctor
Will you stop it,
said that
please?
he can be released.
Will you please stop?
Or
Do
yes,
you
I'm
hear
Trying
me?
to. I just hate
Then just
coercion. I
shut
hate
up.
coercion.
Shut up.
Coercion.
Shut up, Casey. Don't say another bloody word.
3 days. He can go with his son. He can go wherever he wants to go, but he needs to be in custody.
3 more days, you're saying?
I think there is 3 or 4 more days. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'll just
Stop.
rewind.
Will you stop it, please? You can hear me, can't you?
Casey, you're just gonna.
You're just gonna make it worse if you keep talking. Stop talking and responding. They're hitting your buttons.
The discharge
Don't let him
plan
hit
is
your
July
buttons.
7th. What is the rush?
And if it's the 7th, if he leaves with the son, then it is what it is at that point, as
It
long
is
as he
what
gets
it
to the
is.
healthcare. Okay.
He needs the health care.
Okay. And there's no other facility to take him.
You want to go? You
Take a big
I want to go. I want to go. I don't want to spend another night in the facility.
This makes me sad.
If I die, I die. Everybody dies. Everybody. Sooner or later. So if it's my time, it's my time. But I'm not going back into the hospital. And Doc, I'll sign any document you want that will absolve you of responsibility. You asked for that earlier. Okay? So whoever wants to be let off the hook with a document, I'm willing to sign it.
I speak with the power of attorney. But she is not the power of attorney. He's already revoked it. He just did it again in front of you. You're a witness.
What do you mean he revoked it?
I verbally revoked it.
Orally, he is.
Okay,
He's oral.
Has a judge come here and said that, okay, he can revoke it?
It's in his document.
require that.
All right, so Joanna Wright is the power of attorney.
I had power, but I revoked that, and I was told that my verbal revocation of it is effective.
And who told you that?
His attorney,
Okay.
Larry Parrish.
Well, that's got to come from a judge.
I'm not trying to
He's revoked it 10 days ago.
Cause a roadblock. And the judge has said that's okay?
We can't get him into court.
Okay, so until the judge says that,
So are you gonna pull him back into the hospital?
No, I'm not going back into the hospital. I am not going back into the hospital. If I die, the hospital, I'll give the hospital a clean slate.
In this paperwork, it's one of these 2 documents that well, this doesn't have anything. Right now, power of attorney is Joanna Wright and Mr. Amos signed for it on July. This is that's a legitimate power of attorney document. You're saying 3.8? 3.08. 3.08? Yes, sir. It's it.
I ain't got no banners. Ain't got no flags. It's got a piece of jade. I got you. Sounds like we're gonna get a lot of visits from the adult protection services and all them.
That's okay. I told them the same thing. I'm in control of my faculties, and I wish to be released. The hospital staff has told me that if I sign the documentation that absolves of any responsibility towards me as a patient who got released in his own recognizance against their wishes, but they're off the hook, and that's all they want to do is be off the hook as regards to insurance, etc. We know what their motivation is. They don't want to be involved no more than they do, and they don't want to be involved financially. They want no financial responsibility. So we've cleared them. The hospital has no financial responsibility as regards to me leaving with or without their permission. So, but I'm leaving. I'm not staying here another night. I don't care what Joanna or anybody else says. Nobody has power of attorney over me. No one.
And we got a second car here still on hold. If this Uber driver can go deal with him, I gave him a couple of dubs. He's chilling. Okay. You never know. I mean, Uber drivers they can take the option to leave. So, but our second vehicle's right there, pops, and he ain't going nowhere. Give him a couple of dubs though.
High blood pressure. Thousands of folks like you.
Salakia, I'm sorry. I'm trying to let it as.
It's easy to do.
So, but our second vehicle's right there, pops, and he ain't going nowhere.
I'm just letting it go on as much or as far as possible because, hey, I'm trying to understand as much as anyone else what's going on here as far as he's saying he's revoking the power of attorney that would let the hospital off the hook as far as liability. But this other individual, this woman, is like claiming elder abuse. I'm guessing she's alleging that the son, all right, KC, is, she said it's a dysfunctional family. I don't know if it's some, like I said earlier, manipulation going on here, gaslighting, whatever have you. I don't know what the hell's going on here. To be frank, I'm just, I'll get some comments down here. But hey, I gotta get some scriptures real quick. Like I said, these curses. And this is something I found. It's going about respecting, it's talking about elder abuse and what does the Bible say about it. And, about respecting your parents, the elderly, etc. Even though it's so hard in this day and time, in this world, everything's flipped on, upside down on its head. The aged are supposed to be the wise, but they're not. And of course, I'm speaking first and foremost about our people. And that's why I read those curses. This is really sad, it says an older man is to be treated like a father, while an older woman is to be treated like a mother. This would include treating them with respect while caring for them and their needs. 1 Timothy 5:1 states, rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren. Of course, that's talking about in the truth. But just in general, that's supposed to apply, But again, look at the older generation amongst our people. 2, older people are to be treated with special honor. That would include absence of physical or verbal abuse, which someone's alleging here in this case. However, it would also include listening to them with respect, honoring their desires. Now, you heard him get on his son, quit talking, quit feeding into what this woman was doing because she's trying to push your buttons. Don't let her do that, all right? It says it would also include listening to them with respect, honoring their desires and opinions, and giving them an exalted place. Leviticus 19:32 says, thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man and fear thy power. I am the Most High Yahweh. Okay, the hoary head is the head that is covered with gray hairs. Again, supposed to signify wisdom. All right, but hey, it says to rise up before them means to stand and show them honor when they enter the room. I understand. Now, you got us. people today, do they fit in that category? It's like far and few between, or few, it's rare, is what I'm trying to say. Because a lot of the older people are trying to act and get along with the younger crowd. It says, I understand that this is the law, but there are many lessons for us here. In the book of Job, Elihu waited to speak until all the older men had their say. There you go. Job 32:4. As one of the signs of a society that has broken down and rejected, what did I just say? And rejected the Most High, the child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, Isaiah 3:5. It is wrong to mistreat the elderly. All right. And that was, since he said that Isaiah there, again, is talking about Israel. These are things that were taken away, all right, for Israel as what? The Most High will remove the leaders. This was punishment. I'll just restart the top. For behold, the Most High, it says the Lord, the Most High Yahweh, that's the Lord in all caps, the Lord of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient. What did I say about, you look at the older men, or in particular in this case, of our people, and it's like, do you really want to look at them or go to them for wisdom? Nope. So these Edomites, these so-called white people, especially here in America, have done such a good job. And there's no other way away. There's no other way to say it. Our people are fucked up. All right. Verse 3, the captain of 50 and the honorable man and the counselor and the cunning artificer and the eloquent orator. 4, and I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient. You can't see this? And the base against the honorable. All right, let's go back and let's see what else we got here. Number 4, we are warned against the mistreatment of our parents when they grow old. Proverbs 23:22 states, hearken unto thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. All right. It's Yahushua is our example in this because he made sure that his mother had someone to care for her even as he suffered on the cross. John 19:26-27. Even nephews are responsible for widowed aunts if they are no children. It says the Bible even goes so far as requiring us to follow the lead of the elder. In Philemon, verse 9, Paul pleaded as Paul the aged. It was assumed that his age brought increased respect for what he had to say. 1 Peter 5:5 teaches, likewise, you younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. This really goes against our thinking today when we have accepted youth as one of our gods. Wow. 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 Yet, it is the teaching of the Bible. Certainly there are times when older people would lead us away from the commands of the Most High, and this advice cannot be righteously followed. However, the Bible is clear. We are to give it into them whenever possible and follow their wisdom and leadership when it does not go against the clear teachings of. Now, who made the mistake early in the scriptures of going against, which was what these scriptures, when you go to 1 Kings, let's see if I can remember where it is. Was it Rehoboam? Let's see. I think it's 10. Let's see. The queen. No, 11. Let's see. Solomon turns. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Adversaries. All right. Let's see. All right. Hold on. I'm Jeroboam. Let's see. Moabites. All right, Solomon. Let's see the death of Solomon. All right. God, that's 12. Hold on. King Rehoboam acts foolishly. This is it. It's 12. All right. Let's read this. Let's see. And Rehoboam went to Shechem, for all Israel were come to Shechem to make him king. And it came to pass, when Jeroboam the son of Nebat, who was yet in Egypt, heard of it, for he was fled from the presence of King Solomon, and Jeroboam dwelt in Egypt, that they sent and called him, and Jeroboam and all the congregation of Israel came and spake unto Rehoboam, saying, Thy father made our yoke grievous. Now therefore make thou the grievous service of thy father, and his heavy yoke which he put upon us lighter, and we will serve thee. And he said unto them, Depart yet for 3 days, and then come again to me. And the people departed. And King Rehoboam consulted with the old men that stood before Solomon his father while he yet lived, and said, How do ye advise that I may answer this people? And they spake unto him, saying, If thou wilt be a servant unto this people this day, and wilt serve them, and answer them, and speak good words to them, then they will be thy servants forever. But he forsook the counsel of the old men, which they had given him, and consulted with the young men that were grown up with him, and which stood before him. And that was his mistake. All right. I don't think I have to go any further. All right. It's 1 Kings 12. All right. So, yeah. That's supposed to be the way things are supposed to go. All right. Wow. Wow. Let's just finish this out. This is sad.
So our second vehicle's right there, Pops, and he ain't going nowhere. Give him a couple dubs to hold him down. But this guy seems like he understands the situation. He's just Uber drivers. They don't have to stay. You know what I mean? But he seems like he's gonna. I got you. But I covered all the bases with a backup. And that guy ain't going nowhere. He's enjoying it. Another day at the office for the Amoses.
He has 3 daughters, triplets. They're 8 years old. He's trying to, yeah, triplets. No, he says, I don't get to watch TV anymore because ever since they came along, they control the TV. Triplets. Yeah. Can you imagine that? No. Could you imagine having 3 of him? Woo!
A root canal with a soup spoon.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Everything going good? We're just trying to do this the proper way. So, you know, old Kelly. My name's Kelly C. Everybody call me KC. But last thing I want to do is get a kidnapping charge today. But for getting my own pops out of a real sticky situation. You know, you had this Joanna Wright. She decided to turn against us and deny me access to the hospital. She denied me access to my father on Father's Day, and we were going to have a special soul food. That's a cold game, right? Everybody know that's a cold game, regardless of how smart you think you are, or how much from academia you come from, or so you say, or maybe you're just a thug caught up in all this other fraud. We'll find out. She'll have to explain all that to the judge and the jury. But I ain't gonna be explaining nothing to the judge and the jury, except for how my father was kidnapped for the last 2 weeks. I'm just recording to this film we've been making, our private stuff. Top Deck Riders. Without TikTok, I don't even know if I'd be here today. They put the pressure on from different ways. Yeah. I might as well get in there and kick back.
We're gonna get through this, case.
No doubt. Them sheriffs, they know you, man. This is time when busting a face comes in handy.
You ain't wrong.
Woo! We used to bust a face to get us in the movie theater lines and shit like this, but now you busting a face to get back your freedom and liberty.
Ain't that a bitch?
It's better than giving the attorneys $20K. I was salty about that. I said, wait a second, I'm gonna pay $20K real quick for something a man already was born onto America with, freedom and liberty. But they'll try and snatch it away from you when they want to. Yes, they will, but not today.
They will try.
Yeah,
They will not succeed.
They will not succeed. No, sir. It's time for us to start living the way you want to live.
But what we really want to know is what the hell is an old man like you doing going on?
Hey, this is John Amos and Casey Amos' son.
So there you go. So sad, so sad. But like we always say, you know, this place is not our rest. All right? It's like, oh man, what more do you need? How many more examples do you need of that? All right? This is never a place meant for us to enjoy. This place was set up as punishment for our people. And look at this. Man can't even enjoy the fruits of his labor all those years. All right? Goddamn shame. So, yeah, this is going to be an end of this. You know, fuck, man. Hey, until the next video, hey, shalom.